Och en sån här lång där. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Nu funkar det. Okej, vi låter med mick då, låter den bra. Ja, det låter bra. Vi Basse snacka. Nej, jag ska fråga Basse om han vill snacka därifrån. Just det. With the clown hit for it. Okej, jag gör väl det då. Orkar. Här är någon jag vill snacka. Jag ska se. Nej, jag frågar varför inte liksom. Se. Oh fuck. Ska se. En maffia inne, vi maffia snackar. Maffia. Vad fan är inne på Steam? Hatar kontakten folk som är inne på Steam. Det är så jävla weird. Då får ju en chattbubbla att man om man tar bort med på Discord så ser man att det kommer längst ut. Det är det som är jobbigt. Anton. Anton kommer inte svara mig, tror jag inte. Wow. 100% att Anton inte kommer svara. Måste jag ha klart med Daily Quest. Sen kan jag köra lite Survivor. Någon mer då? Basse ser film. Anton svarar mig inte. Marcus inne. Jag bara ringer upp Marcus på mobilen. Marcus. Jag väntar festen inte han. Jag har inte lagt ut en typ stor i alla fall. Marcus. Snacka. Just det, jag ska upp hela natten då. Easy. Bära bam bam bam. Där. Jag vet inte. Bam bam. 4 måste jag hitta någon med. Måste må binda med just. Kan jag på. Marcus kan skriva. Anton har jag skrivit till. Marcus har jag skrivit till. Basse ser film. Jag får kolla efter mitt game med någon annan. Snacka. Jag hoppar in i min kanal. Vänta, vilka kan se min kanal? Behörighet. Okej, de ser mitt rum. Jag kan sitta där inne. Ner i basen med dig, så jag slipper dig. Längst... Just det, jag vet inte vilka perk jag bara spelar. Han är på sin andra. Jag måste gå fram. Vällhas. Vällhas borde vara ett perk tycker jag. Men jag tror att jag såg honom va? Ja just det, jag är redan knittad på den här gubben, just det. Glöm bort det. De här är noobs. Det är bara att jag dödar den. Det är inte så jävla svårt. Kommer jag på. Död. Fan. Vad snackar du Anton? Ja, jag knullar, jag kan inte just nu. Why man? Trodde jag viktigare än att han ska mysa. 3 kills ändå bra så. Hur kan jag bara få 0? Det var 3 survivors. Jaha, ja. Fick mest poäng så. Det kan man tycka är weird. Nurse. Ett, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4. Okej, nice. Vänta, va? Vänta lite, jag ska kolla grej. Jaha, det var ingenting. Hur? Okej, jag ska sluta trolla nu då. Jag ska döda folk. What? tror de att de kan göra mot en nerd? Inte dålig om man tror det. Okej, du är död, jag bryr mig inte. Jag bryr mig inte, du är död. Jag kan gå bort hit eller... Tar inga tider. Hjälp honom upp så dödar jag honom ändå så det är lugnt. Hjälp han upp det, jag bryr mig inte. Yeah. Complete with the doctor. The doctor. Det kommer inte så de här grejerna gör. Okej. Så. Det blir kul. Hmm. Hmm. Bam, 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 bam. Aftonbladet kan jag inte.
Thunberg hyllas stort på ett majsfält. Det har bara gått 1 år sedan Greta började skolstrejka för klimatet. Idag är rörelsen Fridays for Future internationell och hon har hyllats runt hela världen. Nu senast har en tysk bonde ställt sig i hyllningskören genom att ha skapat en gigantisk labyrint som är ett porträtt av Greta, ett porträtt i majs som är en 180 meter hög, 100 meter bred och över 2 kilometer lång labyrint då. En skapelse som ska ha tagit 15 timmar att göra.
Nice. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 jag orkar inte. Lös ut sin grej. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Jag ser det allt. Jag kan döda hur lätt som helst om jag bara vill det, alltså. Jag orkar inte. Ja, om det där var det. Det är inte som att jag inte kan döda dig, va? Jag kan döda mig när jag vill. Herregud, snälla ta det lugnt. Jag orkar inte. Okej, du är en svin. Du dör. Okej, du dör. Jag kommer campa den jävla matchen, jag bryr mig inte. Blev skadad. Okej, jag bryr mig inte. Din lilla svin, idiot. Du dör, jag bryr mig inte. Okej, jag dör, jag bryr mig inte. Jag kommer kampa hela matchen, jag bryr mig inte. Jag bryr mig inte ett skit. Kan inte bry mig mindre. Jag kan inte bry mig mindre om så länge han blir kampad i det jävla gamet. Jag bryr mig inte. Jag kan inte bry mig mindre om du dör. När får jag bloodloss då? Om jag hade haft en mål hade bomb varit jag hade inte brytt mig. What the fuck? Han gjorde sällan, jag tror. Han kommer dö brun. Så. Är man toxic så dör man. Det är så kodexen här. Så yes. Kan man bli kampad då blir man kampad. Det är bara så. Det är bara så. Jaha, jag skulle köra till igen. Mm.
Like know stuff about history.
Mm. 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 Se om jag kan vinna ett game då. Okej, så. Kan jag tabba in också. Nu. Doktor. Mm. Okej. Wow, big goof. Så. Fuck you. Nu har jag inga missions kvar. Nice. Nu kan jag levela upp mina gubbar. Va? Fan kom det ut från? Det var han som pratade. Måste ha varit. Vem jag skulle ta också. Dags att bygga lite däcks. Och mer gubbar. Han som har. Nej, vi kan börja med han. Nej, jag orkar inte. Jag vill se en review an istället. Jag orkar inte.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Right. So the goal is to then not be Dead by Daylight, right?
Spotlight.
Ashley J. Williams is part of the Ash vs. Evil Dead chapter in Dead by Daylight. His 3 unique perks are Flip Flop, Buckle Up, and Medal of Man. The teachable versions of these perks appear on his blood web at levels 30, 35, and 40. Flip Flop. While in the dying state, 50% of your recovery progression is converted into wiggle progression when you are picked up by the killer, up to a maximum of 40, 45, or 50% total wiggle progression. Buckle Up. The recovery process of dying survivors can be determined by the intensity of their auras at a distance of up to 48 meters. When you heal a survivor from the dying state to injured, both the healed survivor and yourself see the killer's aura for a duration of 4, 5, or 6 seconds.
Den är bra.
How the survivor aura intensity works is a dying survivor will start at the normal red aura at 0 recovery progress. As the survivor recovers, their aura slowly turns white, and when they are fully recovered, their aura will be a bright white.
Den är rätt bra. Den är bra perk. Den måste jag ha. Den måste jag köra.
Medal process of dying survivors can be determined by wiggle progression when you are picked up by the killer, up to a maximum of 40, 45, or 50% total wiggle progression. Buckle Up. The recovery process of dying survivors can be determined by the intensity of their auras at a distance of up to 48 meters. When you heal a survivor from the dying state to injured, both the healed survivor and yourself see the killer's aura for a duration of 4, 5, or 6 seconds. How the survivor aura intensity works is a dying survivor will start at the normal red aura at 0 recovery progress. As the survivor recovers, their aura slowly turns white, and when they are fully recovered, their aura will be a bright white. Medal of Man. After getting hit 3 times by the killer's basic attack, the perk activates. Once activated, the next occasion that would put you into the dying state from the injured state is ignored. The next time you heal to full health, your aura will be revealed to the killer when you are further than 12, 14, or 16 meters from the killer. The perk deactivates the next time you are put into the dying state. Increases your chances to be the killer's obsession. The killer can only be obsessed with one survivor at a time. This perk is a little more complicated than it sounds, because what it means by a basic killer attack is a killer attack not caused by their power. So if a Billy hits you with a chainsaw, Medal of Man gets no progress. Same goes for a Nurse Blink hit, and anything else you can think of, such as hatchet hits from the Huntress. Just anything like that. If it is not a basic attack, it will not put progress towards Medal of Man. Now, if you do get hit by the killer's basic attack, you will get progress towards Medal of Man, which is displayed on the perk in the bottom right corner. Once you get hit 3 times, the perk is fully lit, and the endurance status effect will be applied to you, and the next attack you take, while injured, will not put you into the dying state. However, you must be injured to get this immunity. If you take a hit from full health to the dying state, Medal of Man does not activate, so things like the exposed status effect or Billy's chainsaw will still down you in one shot, unless you are injured when you take the hit. After you have used the immunity and once you have been healed to full, your aura will permanently be revealed to the killer if they are more than 12, 14, or 16 meters away from you while the perk is active. You can see here the range of the aura reading as I move in and out of the radius. So the killer can't see you no matter where you go on the map, unless you are in a locker of course, as lockers provide immunity to all aura reading abilities and apply blindness to the survivor inside.
Va?
Once you go into the dying state again, the perk will deactivate for the rest of the trial, and the killer will no longer be able to see your aura. And those are Ash's 3 unique perks. If you want to know more about his perks,
Alltså,
what other perks they synergize with, and if they counterplay any killer perks or powers, I will be making videos on them in the future, and will put them in my perk dictionary playlist. I hope you enjoyed the video.
alltså... Alltså den är ju bra. Men att killen kan se mig. Den är ju rätt dålig. Inte dålig, men mer för med vilka perks jag kan ha istället. Det är inte så bra. Den är rätt bra. Den borde typ byta ut för andra Unreal. Fjärden hade jag velat ha. Quick and Quiet är mycket bättre i sådana fall. Wake up, well wake up. Dead be daylight. Wake up. Vänta, va? Helt enkelt. Aha. Det är en ny dock också då. Jag måste spara den här videon. Jag kommer inte komma ihåg vad alla de här gör annars. Jag måste se den igen. Jag är så dum.
Of these perks appear on his blood web
Jag kommer
at
fan inte
levels
ihåg.
30, 35, and 40. Flip-flop. While in the dying state, 50% of your recovery progression is converted into wiggle progression when you are picked up by the killer, up to a maximum of 40, 45, or 50% total wiggle progression. Buckle up. The recovery process of dying survivors can be determined by the intensity of their auras at a distance of up to 48 meters. When you heal a survivor from the dying state to injured, both the healed survivor and yourself see the killer's aura for a duration of 4, 5, or 6 seconds. How the survivor aura intensity works.
De är rätt bra. Nästa gubbe. Adam Friends i Spotlight. Hur kan jag fucka upp? Vad är det här, en game capture? Så, nu funkar allting. Jag vet inte vad jag skulle göra nu. Just det. Vad heter han? Black Brown. Adam Francis, samma sak. Adam Francis Spotlight.
Adam Francis
Okay, bra, det är
is
hon.
part of the Shattered Bloodline chapter in Dead by Daylight. His 3 unique perks are Diversion, Deliverance, and Autodidact.
Jag vet
The
inte vad alla
teachable
gör.
versions of these perks
okay.
appear on his blood web at levels 30, 35, and 40. Diversion. This is an activatable perk. Standing within the killer terror radius while not in chase for 45 seconds activates the perk. Once the perk is activated, press the active ability button while crouched and motionless to throw a pebble, which creates a loud noise notification and spawns scratch marks at the location that the
Aha.
killer can see at a distance of 10, 15, or 20 meters.
Det visste jag
The perk
inte.
timer resets once it has been activated. So remember, if you are trying to use diversion, you must be crouched and you cannot move at all. You have to be sitting still. Even if you move a little bit, it will remove the ability to use this perk. And just be careful to aim the pebble in a way where it will not hit any trees or rocks near you. Your progress towards diversion will always be saved and adjusts as you go in and out of the killer's terror radius. Also remember that you do not get any progress towards this perk if you are in a chase. Deliverance.
Va?
After performing a safe hook rescue on another survivor, this perk activates. A safe hook rescue is granted when you save a survivor from the hook, and they do not get put into the dying state within 10 seconds of being saved. You will now have a 100% chance to unhook yourself during the escape attempt. A successful deliverance from the hook triggers the broken status effect for 100, 80, or 60 seconds. The broken status effect is represented by this crossed out plus symbol and means you cannot be healed to full while you see the icon on your screen. As soon as it falls off, you can resume healing. Other survivors can tell who is affected by the broken status effect by looking at the profiles in the bottom left corner, because the broken icon will also be shown there. And finally, autodidact. You start the trial with a negative 25% progress penalty for skill checks to heal survivors. For every successful skill check while healing a survivor, you receive a token up to a maximum of 3, 4, or 5 tokens. Each token grants you a plus 15% progress bonus. Great skill checks cannot be performed while using autodidact, and autodidact is not active when using a medkit to heal.
Each token grants you autodidact does not activate.
Heal. So when you first have this perk on at the start of the match and you heal someone, the skill check circle will be red to indicate the negative progress. But as soon as you no longer have any negative progress, which would be at 3 tokens, it will turn white. You know how many tokens of autodidact you have? By looking in the bottom right corner, you will see the token amount on the perk. Keep in mind that you cannot combine autodidact with medkits, because healing someone with a medkit will not have autodidact skill checks. And the same goes for self-healing. You cannot self-care and take advantage of autodidact. And those are Adam's 3 unique perks.
Då, den är rätt bra.
I hope this video has helped you out, and thanks for watching. If you want to know more about each perk specifically, how you can combine it with other perks, and if it counters any killer powers or perks, I will be making perk dictionary videos on all these perks and then putting them in my Survivor Perk Dictionary playlist, which I will link in the description for you.
Unpleasant.
Version, you must be crouched and you cannot move at all. You have
Va? Det gör det med om, men dags att fixa min gubbe. Ace. Jag måste söka upp den här också. Ace. Conti Spotlight.
Ace is part of the Flesh and Mud chapter in Dead by Daylight. His 3 unique perks are Open-Handed, Up the Ante, and Ace in the Hole.
Den är bra på
Teachable
att förklara.
versions of these perks appear on his blood web at levels 30, 35, and 40. Open-Handed increases aura reading ranges by 4, 6, or 8 meters. This perk also stacks with itself, so if all 4 survivors run it, you could have an aura range reading increase of 32 meters. Open-Handed doesn't really do much on its own. It is more of a support perk that boosts the power of other perks such as Bond, Kindred, and any other perk that grants aura reading. It also increases the aura reading range of maps and keys.
Ooh.
Up the Ante. For each other survivor still alive, grants a 1, 2, or 3% bonus of luck to all remaining survivors. So for this perk, Up the Ante only counts other survivors and not yourself, so it only gives 9% increased luck to all survivors at rank 3 when all survivors are alive. This is represented by tokens on the perk itself, which start at 3. If a survivor dies, a token will be taken away. Tokens will also be taken away when survivors leave a match, or if they DC. Anytime a survivor is removed from the match, you basically lose a token, since they are no longer around. And with no other survivors remaining, there will be no extra luck and the perk will become unlit to indicate it is inactive. Up the Ante can stack with itself, so if 4 survivors ran the rank 3 version, that would be 36% increased luck to all survivors. Now you may be wondering what the point of luck is. Well, luck applies to the chances of finding a good item in chests, as well as the chance you'll free yourself from a bear trap.
Det är dock bra.
And the chance you have at unhooking yourself. While 1 Up the Ante doesn't increase luck enough in a valuable way, if 3 or 4 survivors run Up the Ante, it can greatly increase your chances at unhooking yourself. You know you have more luck because you will see this 4-leaf clover above the action bar when you attempt an action. You can tell if you are under the effects of Up the Ante if you do not have the perk. By looking in the bottom right corner, you will see the blue version of Up the Ante next to your perks. And finally, Ace in the Hole. When retrieving an item from a chest, there is a 100% chance that a very rare or lower add-on will be attached to it. 10, 25, or 50% chance of finding an additional add-on of uncommon rarity or lower. Basically, it improves the loot you find in chests by also allowing you to find add-ons. The perk fits perfectly in a loot build by combining it with Plunder's Instinct, which is a base perk available to all survivors.
Det borde jag fan köra, what the fuck, det borde jag köra fan. Det måste jag köra. What the fuck? Vem är min adrenalin? Förstår jag varför jag landar den här gubben. The fuck? Här är min main gubbe nu. Okej, den måste byta ut till det perket. Vart är den? Vilken perk var det? Det var en där. Har inte jag den? What the fuck? Nej, jag har inte den. What the fuck? Där är det. Okay. Okej. Den är bra för att bra veta.
Also allowing you to find add-ons. The perk fits perfectly in a loot build by combining it with Plunderer's Instinct, which is a base perk available to all survivors. Running up the ante with Ace in the Hole will also increase the chances of getting better loot in chests. And those are Ace's 3 unique perks. I hope this video has helped you out, and thanks for watching. If you want to know more about his perks, how you can synergize them with other perks, and if they counter anything killers can do, you can check out my perk dictionary playlist, where I will have a video on every survivor perk. Thank you for watching, and as always, good luck out there in the fog, and see ya next time.
Okay, nice. Larish Road. Larish Road. Spotlight. Vad heter hon?
Ace is part of the
Niva.
Flesh and Mud chapter in Dead by Daylight. His 3 unique perks are Open-Handed, Up the Ante, and Ace in the Hole. The teachable versions of these
Nice.
perks appear on his blood web at levels 30, 35, and bang.
Den kan jag kolla sen. Here we go.
Halloween comes with fun and games, with fake blood and screams that turn into laughs as you get spooked. Nothing is real, but what if one of those masks hid something much more real and terrifying? Haddonfield will never return to that quiet little place where school kids could go for a burger late at night, or where you didn't lock your door. Instead, it's turned into a place riddled with fears and eyes looking over their shoulders. A town filled with
Det blir bara
questions
mörkare.
about what
Det var
truly
fucking bra
happened
på den
that
tiden.
night. A place where playgrounds start to rust and pin drops can be heard during those empty nights. If you dare to embark on a journey in Haddonfield, you might stumble upon someone else in the dark. Michael Myers is the essence of evil, poured into a human mold and sent out into the world to induce pain. He bears no regrets and no empathy. There's nothing more classic than a knife, and a knife is Michael Myers' weapon of choice. It's swift and deadly and will never run out of bullets. Michael Myers comes with a new power called Evil Within. It is solely focused on tagging survivors as obsessions. As a survivor is tagged as an obsession, Michael's chances of catching and hooking that prey increases significantly. But as a survivor becomes an obsession, they too might get benefits. Michael Myers comes with 3 perks, and the first one is called Save the Best for Last. Save the Best for Last gives you a decreased cooldown period on missed and successful attacks if you let your obsession stay alive. The second perk is Dying Light. The obsession's speed for altruistic actions are increased, but if the obsession is killed, other survivors are punished as repairing, sabotaging, and healing takes longer. The final perk is Play with your food. You can keep playing with an obsession as you chase them. You can even let them go. If your obsession escapes, your movement speed is increased. Every hunter needs a prey, a poor soul that doesn't suspect a thing, not until the blade goes in. Lori is your typical teen, a girl with a loving family and friends. She might have asked for something else as they turned into dusk, but not what came. The only thing she learned about herself after a family reunion was that she had vigor and perseverance, and that just might keep her alive. Lori comes with 3 perks. Last Survivor is the first one. Last survivor is, in a way, morbid, as your chances of survival increase when other survivors die. For each dead survivor, you'll be harder to find, as the killer's aura reading ability is disrupted. The second perk is Decisive Strike. As Lori is grabbed by the killer, she stabs at him with whatever she can find. If it's successful, she'll manage to run away. The final perk is Object of Obsession. This
Den vet jag.
perk gives you benefits in the same way as the killer. If you become the killer's obsession, you can also spot the killer from afar, and therefore, hopefully avoid him.
Vänta, va?
Haddonfield is forever doomed.
Vänta, va?
Michael Myers,
Varför gjorde den perken sa hon?
whatever she can find, of obsession.
The Object of
This
Obsession.
perk gives you benefits in the same way as the killer. If you become the killer's obsession, you can also spot the killer from afar, and therefore, hopefully avoid him. Haddonfield is forever doomed. Michael
Ja.
Myers
Jag kom på att jag kan fuck ingenting om någon jävla grej.
Min is part of the Spark of Madness chapter in Dead by Daylight. Her 3 unique perks are Technician, Live, and Alert. The teachable versions of these perks are unlocked for her at levels 30, 35, and 40. Technician. The noises caused by your repairs and their hearing distance are reduced by 8 meters. On a failed repair skill check, there is a 30, 40, or 50% chance that the generator explosion will be prevented. Be aware though that the generator will still lose progress on failed skill checks. Live. After performing a rushed vault, break into a sprint at 150% of your normal running speed for a maximum of 3 seconds. Causes the exhausted status effect for 60, 50, or 40 seconds. Life cannot be used while exhausted, and you do not recover from exhaustion while running. A rushed vault is any time you are holding down the run button when you go through a window or over a pallet. Alert. When the killer performs a break action, the killer is revealed to you for 3, 4, or 5 seconds. Break actions include kicking a generator or destroying a pallet. When alert goes off, you will hear this sound. If alert goes off but you do not see the killer's aura, then there are 3 potential reasons. First, the killer could be a Michael Myers still in Tier 1, since Tier 1 Michael is immune to all tracking perks. Second, the killer could be Freddy, because you can only ever see Freddy's aura if you are also in the dream world. And third, you could be under the effects of the blindness status effect. Blindness prevents all aura reading from working, and can be caused by the perk Hex Third Seal or specific killer add-ons. Additionally, hiding in a locker will also apply blindness as long as you're inside it. And those are Feng's 3 unique perks. If you want to know more about her perks, how they can synergize with other perks, and if they counter any killer perks or powers, then go check out my perk dictionary playlist.
Så du har den där perksen. Den där kan ju dock vara bra. Man drog. Mm. Jag vet inte vilka perks jag ska ha på gummi, spelar ingen roll. Den är rätt dålig ändå. Jag måste se vad han gör. David King.
David King is one of the free survivors available to play immediately in Dead by Daylight. His 3 unique perks are We're Gonna Live Forever, Dead Hard, and No Mither. The teachable versions of these perks appear on his blood web at levels 30, 35, and 40. We're Gonna Live Forever. Each time you rescue or take a hit to protect a survivor, gain a 25% stackable bonus to all blood point gains up to a maximum of 50, 75, or 100%. The bonus blood points are only awarded post-trial. So just to give you guys a better understanding of this perk, the tier 1 version of this perk has a max of 2 stacks, the tier 2 version of this perk has a max of 3 stacks, and the tier 3 version of this perk has a max of 4 stacks. Now, in order to get these stacks, you have to do altruistic actions. So I'm just gonna list everything that will get you a stack in We're Gonna Live Forever. Saving a survivor from the hook, saving a survivor from the killer's grasp with a pallet save, flashlight blind, and even head on. Just anything that saves a survivor from the killer's grasp will grant you a stack. Just be aware that sometimes there is a delay between saving the survivor and getting the stack. You will also get a stack if you save a survivor from a bear trap. If you get hit while the killer is carrying a survivor, you will get a stack. If you get hit while unhooking a survivor, or if you get hit after unhooking a survivor, you will get a stack. Now the taking a hit portion of this perk is a bit tricky. So in order to get a stack here, the survivor that just got hit has to be in chase, and then you have to be in chase, and then you have to take a hit within a specific amount of time of the other survivor getting hit. Another way you can get a stack is if you trigger a chase and then you are healing a injured survivor and you take a hit while healing the injured survivor. Just be aware you don't always get a stack if you take a hit directly after another survivor, because the requirements are so specific for that kind of stack. Now, as for the blood points being awarded, it says it's awarded post-game, so this means after the game. And the reason this is important is because this way you never cap out on blood points. Because if you got the points in game, then the max you could ever get would be 32k, because you can only get 8k in every category. But by getting bonus blood points in the after game, you can get more than the blood point cap of 32k. You can go up into the 40s, 80s, even 100k plus. And the way you can get so high is by stacking other blood point offerings with We're Gonna Live Forever. So if you stack party streamers together, the bonuses from those party streamers will also be applied to the blood points you get in after game chat. So I'm just gonna show some scoreboards here of the benefits of stacking We're Gonna Live Forever with other offerings such as escape cakes, and even just those little 100% altruism or 100% bonus, any blood point offerings are worth stacking with We're Gonna Live Forever. Dead Hard. While injured, press the active ability button while running to dash forward. During the dash, you are immune to all damage. Causes the exhausted status effect for 60, 50, or 40 seconds. You cannot use this perk while exhausted, and you do not recover from the exhausted status effect while running. Dead Hard indeed does make you immune to all damage, so you can avoid chainsaw hits, hatchet hits, and even bear traps on the ground. Just be aware that the immunity caused by Dead Hard is only active during the dash itself. Once you resume your normal running speed, you can be hit. And finally, No Mither. You are affected by the broken status effect for the duration of the trial. You don't leave pools of blood, and grunts of pain caused by injuries are reduced by 0, 25, or 50% at any time. Grants the ability to fully recover from the dying state. No Mither has unlimited uses on being able to get up from the dying state. Just be aware that your recovery speed is the same. And that is David King. If you want to know more about each of his perks and how to synergize them with other perks, as well as if they counter any killer perks, make sure to check out my perk dictionary playlist, where I will have a video on every survivor perk in the game. I hope this video has helped you out, and thank you very much for watching. As always, good luck out there in the fog, and see ya next time.
Fan gjorde den nu
David
igen.
King is one of the
Inte vad han perkanvänder.
on every survivor.
Det borde vara min setup. Vad gör den nu igen? Jag kan göra om den till en bra grej. Jag har inte ens den. Wow. Då går det inte. Jag måste kolla igenom det här. Kommer ta en stund. Hmm. Den har jag aldrig förstått, så den måste jag söka upp.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video
And
of
it's
Dead
making
by
shit up.
Daylight. This time, I'm playing the survivor Claudette. And I have a yellow flag. Hello.
Vänta, va?
Claudette Morel is one of the original survivors to Dead by Daylight. Her 3 unique perks are Empathy, Botany Knowledge, and Self-Care. The teachable versions of these perks appear on her blood web at levels 30, 35, and 40. Empathy. Dying or injured allies' auras are revealed to you when within a 64, 96, or 128 meter range. Empathy does not reveal auras of allies when they are in the killer's direct contact. The effects of empathy can be negated by the blindness status effect, which prevents all aura reading from working. Blindness is applied by the killer perk Hex Third Seal, as well as specific killer add-ons, and by going inside a locker. Once you leave the locker, blindness will be removed. Botany Knowledge. Healing speed and healing item efficiency is increased by 11, 22, and 33%. If you're wondering what healing efficiency does, this has to do with healing when using a med kit. So if you have body knowledge equipped and you heal someone or yourself with a med kit, then it will use less charges than if you used it without botany knowledge equipped. And self-care. Unlocks the ability to heal yourself without a medkit at 50% the normal healing speed. Increases the efficiency of medkit self-heal by 10, 15, or 20%. Something that is important to know is that you can combine botany knowledge with self-care to increase your self-care speed, and also improve the efficiency of Important to know is that you can combine botany knowledge with self-care to increase your self-care speed, and also improve the efficiency of medkits even more. Just remember the
Kommer snart. Och fuck fel video.
The efficiency that you get from self-care only applies when you heal yourself with a medkit, not if you heal someone else. And those are Claudette's 3 unique perks. If you want to know more about her perks, if they synergize with any other perks, and if they counter any killer perks or add-ons, then check out my Survivor Perk Dictionary video, which will have a video on every single Survivor perk in the game. I hope this video has helped you out, and thank you very much for watching. As always, good luck out there in the fog, and see ya next time.
Okay.
Perk in the game. I hope this video has helped you out, and thank you very much for watching. As always, good luck out there in the fog, and see ya next time.
Mycket är det på. Men mycket så inte testa på så. Jag har inte kollat. Nej. Bara köra ett survivor game. Fine match. Just det. Så. Vi kan ta ut. Se. Jag orkar inte läsa. De skriver ju piblar. Jag orkar inte. Okej, efter här går jag offline och då ska jag på lite streams. Där kommer han i alla fall. Kan du akta in? Okej, jag kommer sälja det berymta. Jag kommer sälja det varje jävla dag nu. Jag vill läsa vad hon skriver i Discord här. Jag hatar Hexrune. 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 För att den bara pajar hela jävla tiden. Jag hatar att addera till den varje jävla game. Bra. Bitch, get the fuck back. Stupid hoe. Det där ska inte gå. Jag var helt på andra sidan. Du kan inte slå igenom väggar, hörru du lilla gubben. Nu ska du i alla fall inte kunna. Kan man tycka. Hmm. Hmm. Kan någon hjälpa mig någon gång? Ska du hila mig eller? Någon jävla rättvisa får det väl vara. De borde vara klara med det sen kan man tycka. Bra. Och vi gör runt allt. Mm. +2. Nice. Nope. Had to tunnel the key. Yep. Nej, det är för räcka. Så jag kommer alltså streama nu. Så vi hörs i nästa stream. Så hejdå. Bye.